What's up, guys? Merry Christmas here from Smores Indoors. Hope your family and yourself are having a wonderful holiday season. And I'm going to take the time here to thank you for checking out this video here on your Christmas. I know it's a busy time with family and friends, but for those of you watching this, I do appreciate it. And I appreciate everything you guys have done for our channel this year. It's been a great year. And, as we geared up towards 2022, lots of cool things I want to try to do next year. And I hope you will join us for all that as well. So, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for all the support this year. So, what I have for you today is just a lot of media that I've been buying recently. I've talked recently to Jonathan, and it's like, oh, I gotta stop buying stuff. But then I bought a bunch of stuff. So, it's one of those things. It's kind of, I'm a sucker for a deal. I have to say that. So, when I buy this stuff, it is because, I'm getting a good deal on it. So, in all fairness, with the exception of, like, this one order I placed, all this stuff was fairly cheap. So, it was worth what I paid for it. And I'll kind of go through and tell you what I paid for this stuff as we go through. But let's just get started, shall we? And I did want to say this too. I've actually been buying, I've been buying a lot of DVDs lately, and I'm kind of to that point where I'm just cool with that, just so I own the movie. If I have to get it on DVD, that's cool, because typically, getting it way cheaper than the Blu-ray. If I find a deal on the Blu-ray down the road, I'll do that. So, but we'll start going through this stuff, and another reason I bought a lot of DVDs is because there were a lot of sales on DVD stuff at some of the stores I went to. So, but we'll get into that as we go. So, I was at a Dollar Tree recently, and I think it was a little later after the sale, the most recent, shipment of DVDs and Blu-rays that came in. I was just going through, and I had a couple bucks, and I bought these because it's the two movies in the series, and it's Canon Pictures. So I bought Breakin' and Breakin' 2. Electric Boogaloo. So, some Lucinda Dickey classics for you right there. So, I remember these movies when I was growing up, and didn't have them. So, $2 total. Why not? Let's go ahead and grab them. So, I did. I did the right thing and bought them. So, I'm going to have a major problem here on where to put all this crap. So, I picked this up the other day on Amazon. It came in today, actually. I'm recording this a couple days before Christmas, so bear with me there. For some reason, I know this was probably a horrible movie, but for some reason, I wanted to see that Stephen King Trucks movie. I don't know why. So I grabbed this. It was like $8 shipped. From a third-party Amazon seller, and it was still sealed when I got it. So, yeah, obviously I have Maximum Overdrive on Blu-ray. I guess that's the Children of the Corn remake, and Big Driver, Riding the Bullet. Sometimes they come back for more. I haven't seen those either, so maybe I'll watch through some of this stuff. I will say it is a pretty good set because I think everything is on kind of on its own disc. There's 2 flipper discs there, and then there's Riding the Bullet and the Children of the Corn back there. So I think everything is on its own side, at least. When it comes to discs, no doubling up on a side. So, yeah. So I went ahead and grabbed that. I've seen this before for like $20 or more usually. So I thought 8 shipped and it's still being sealed was a pretty good deal. So, yeah, went with that. where to go next? Well, let's go here. So I stopped at I was in Indianapolis recently for a football game and went to see Bill Burr. And I stopped at a disc replay up there. They had a special, DVDs were buy 3, get 3 free. I think that's the deal. Yeah, that was the deal on them. I think that's their typical deal. But, I like to go in those disc replays and those, used movie stores when I'm in a different town. Just to see if I can find any kind of gem, kind of hidden in the stacks. And so I picked out 3. This first one, I'm sure this is on Disney Plus. I haven't looked. But I needed a 6th DVD for this deal. And went ahead and grabbed this 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. It's a 2-disc set. Tons of special feature stuff. So, maybe that stuff's not on Disney Plus. So, figured I'd grab that one. Grab this 4-movie horror set with the vampire, the bat people, Screaming Skull, and the vampire livers. I think a lot of those have hit Scream Factory now. So, I'm going to grab that. And that is actually on a single disc. So, I'm sure the quality's not the greatest. Grabbed Crocodile Dundee 2. Yeah, whatever. Grabbed this Troma movie. I feel like this may be on Vinegar Syndrome now. I could be wrong. But Nightmare Weekend. Don't know much about it, but went in and grabbed it. Grabbed the Sci-Fi Collection. This is the classic Sci-Fi Ultimate Collection. You get 5 movies there. So, let's see how they've got these. So there's 2 on a disc, 2 on a disc, and 1 on a disc. So 3 discs there. And then this one's marked at $6.99, but it did ring up at the $3 price rate, unless this was one of my free ones. But I had to get it with it's the old jewel case. It's got Hulk Hogan, Shannon Tweed, Carl Weathers, and Shadow Warriors. So that's just awesome. Listen, look at Hulk Hogan there. What a player. Look at him on the back. It's like, I guess Martin Cove too. Have a look here. He's not listed. Looks like Martin Cove though. Anyway, yeah, I had to buy it. Dan Shine told me that there is a collection of movies that get Shadow Warriors 2, but I think they've probably told all they need to tell with Shadow Warriors 1. So, it's just a guess. I don't know. I'm looking forward to watching that one. So, also in indie, I hit up a half-price books. I love hitting up half-price books because, sometimes the movies there aren't quite half-price. They're kind of pricey. But sometimes you'll find a cool deal there. And this is a movie I absolutely love. And I went and grabbed this. Repossessed. Just a real fun, Exorcist, I guess, airplane-style movie. Whatever you want to call those movies. Spook movie, whatever. With Linda Blair is actually in it. So, it's a fun one if you haven't seen that one. Then I bought D. Snyder's Strangeland. That's just one I don't see around a whole lot. So, I thought that was a cool one to buy. Those are both $5 each, so not bad. So I was happy to grab them. And then I hit on the way home in another town, I hit another disc replay. And, trying to see, oh, that one was not recently purchased. I had Ernest Save Christmas in the stack, for some reason. I've had that a while, so. Let's see, all of these are, yes, these are all from that store. So, picked up this, girlfriend's a big fan of, Hamilton, and this stars one of the, I can't think of his name, one of the stars from Hamilton, but it's In the Heights. So I picked that up for her so she can check it out. Let's see. I picked this up. I'm always picking up sports DVDs and Blu-rays. I just like kind of having those, and sometimes I'll pop one in and watch it. This was kind of cool. It's the 25th anniversary DVD of the 1979 NCAA championship game between Magic and Bird. So, it's cool to have that one. I don't think any special features on there, but obviously it's, one of the greatest college basketball games of all time. Also for the girlfriend, this movie is by the director of Delicatessen and some other movies that I can't think of the names of right now. Picked up Micmacs for her. She's a fan of that director, and this formerly belonged to Carl Beard. I don't know if that's not coming in focus, but whatever. I picked up the 2004 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and it's actually got some matches from these inductees on it, which I don't think you really get on the network version, so picked that up. So yeah. And by the way, these were also buy 3 get 3 free. So with the exception of the Blu-ray, I spent $10, kind of like I did the other set there before. This is a movie I remember seeing when it came out. It was pretty controversial, but it's Death of a President. It's a fake documentary about the assassination of George W. Bush. I wanted to revisit this one. I remember, finding it pretty interesting when it came out. That they could even do something like that, and I think it came out when he was president, so that was pretty crazy. A Tupac movie here that I don't see out much. I picked up Gang Related. It's got Jim Belushi in it as well, Dennis Quaid. So I remember seeing this at one time, but I don't remember much about it. So I went ahead and grabbed it. I picked up this. This has quite a few movies, or at least a couple of movies on it that I own already. But for $3 or whatever, I figured it was cool to grab. I can watch some of these that I don't have already. But this is an Ultimate Action Collection, 8 movies. And, put that up there. So we have Death Wish 2, Missing in Action Cyborg, Invasion USA, Missing in Action 2, Braddock, Exterminator 2, and Ninja 3. So, some really cool movies on there. And they're across 2 discs, so, whatever on the quality. But, I don't have the Missing in Action movies. I think I have everything else. But, yeah, that's kind of cool to find. And then this one, I think, got a Blu-ray recently as well. And it just popped in my head when I saw it in the stack of movies. And I just went ahead and picked up this Savannah Smiles. So, yeah. I don't know much about it, but went ahead and grabbed it anyway. So there's that. Now, I talked about disc replay. In the town near me, we have a store called Mega Replay, which is the same company. If you've been through the Midwest, you've probably seen disc replays or Mega Replays. They were having a sale, started up Monday, that all the movies, Blu-ray, whatever, DVD, box sets, they were all 50% off. So I went over, of course, to spend some money. And I actually got some cool stuff, I think. And I'm going to try to... I think this is all it. Yes, okay. So, we'll go through this stuff. So, obviously, everything on these price tags, 50% off. So, first up, we were just talking about this recently. Wanted to kind of revisit some of it. And, so happened to find the first season of it. I don't know if there are any other seasons, or if there are, if they're on DVD or not. But the first season of the Ncaa and Nicole show. So $5 for that. Pretty good deal. This one, I think they kind of forgot that they were having a sale going on, because they had my movies together, and they're like, if you go get one more DVD, you get the buy 3 get 3 free deal. So I went out, and they rushed out and told me, oh, you don't have to do that, and I'd already picked this one up just to try to hurry up and get out of there. But I picked up this 5-film collection, Denzel Washington. Kind of picked it up for Malcolm X and The Fallen. I'd like to watch The Fallen again, I think, and I always watch Training Day, you know. So, cool to have that. That was, what, $1.75, something like that. I saw the Blu-ray of Road Trip there, and it was $15 before the sale, so it would have been, what is that, $7.50, something like that. But I didn't want to pay $7.50 for it, so I was like, man, maybe I'll find it. I can go find it on DVD somewhere over there for a little less, because kind of got in my head, I want to see Road Trip for some reason, and I found this. It was the Road Trip Trilogy with Road Trip Beer Pong, and Euro Trip. Again, $1.75 for a 3-movie set, which I feel like DVD is going to be fine for. You know, I'm not going to need Blu-ray for Road Trip. So, along the same lines, I recently picked up the Theatrical American Pie movie collection on Blu-ray, and I figured, what the hell, for $2 I would grab on DVD the 4-movie collection straight to video movies. So I know I've seen Bandcamp in this series. I don't know if I've seen any of the others, so, you know, if I'm really bored, I'll pop these in and check them out. So, yeah. I don't know why. Just watched Home Alone recently, and I was talking about the genius of Daniel Stern, and I didn't have this. $1.75. Picked up Rookie of the Year. Of course, a classic. Comment below, Daniel Stern, is he better in Home Alone or Rookie of the Year? Because I'm kind of torn. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of torn. But this movie called Trances. It's about a Moroccan band. It's a Criterion. And so it was $7.50. And this is kind of for flipping purposes if I can get a good offer on it. So that's kind of why I picked that up. I always try to find something that I can make a little money on to kind of recoup some of the crap I spend money on. So it's kind of the theory there. $1.75 again. Didn't have this one in the collection, but I love this movie. I think we were talking about it recently. When it comes to like disaster movies, Dante's Peak, I think it's a fun movie, so I had to grab it, put it in the collection. This is one, I know nothing about this, and this is a set of 3 movies from Full Moon Features. Ended up being $5 with the discount, and oh my god, I forgot I have another box full of crap to show. I thought I was almost done. So I'm going to need some help down below if you guys have seen any of these, if they're worth watching. I just kind of picked them up because I thought it was a good deal. We got this Witch House trilogy with Witch House 2, Blood Coven, Witch House 3, Demon Fire. So, again, they're from Full Moon. Don't know much about them. Don't know anything about them, to be honest. But I went in and picked them up. Also, picked this up. I was talking about rewatching some of these recently. So for $1.75, it's a DVD, but I got the 5-film Final Destination collection. So, gonna go through those again here soon and watch some of that stuff. Then I got some Blu-rays here for $3. Thought it was a great deal. Went in and picked up Let the Right One In. Didn't have a copy of that. I'm going to try to speed up here. $2. I have Goodfellas, but I didn't have the other 2 movies. So it's Goodfellas, The Departed, The Aviator. Thought that was a good deal. And then this was, it's funny, this was like, I just saw this being announced for 4K whenever after I bought this. But I'm happy I did buy it. So this was $17 before the discount, which means it was, $8.50? Which I think is a fair deal. And it's the Godfather Coppola Restoration 3-movie collection. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've never seen a Godfather movie. So, looking forward to watching definitely the first 2 from everything I hear. So that's all that stuff. But that's not all. I almost forgot. I have a box here that came in today from Kino Lorber. I made a Kino Lorber order for their crazy winter collection. I'm hoping I got some prices here. Yes, awesome. Could kind of tell you what I paid for this stuff. Maybe it'll help you decide if you want to order some of this stuff. So, get my list here. Let's go through them. First up, for $9.99, I picked up Cool as Ice. Gotta have a little vanilla ice in your life, of course. For $9.99 as well. If you watch the Slacker cast, she was my number 1 on the hot girls list. Susanna Hoffs in The All Nighter. So, went and grabbed that one. This one was an amazing deal. It was $7.99 for a steelbook. I think Jonathan got this on their last sale, actually, but Rawhead Rex steelbook, so it's pretty cool. This one was $9.99 as well. Picked up Highway to Hell. Alright. Now this one was $11.99. It's a 2014 restoration of The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. That's a classic, I believe silent film that I've never seen. So, I want to give that a watch. There's a movie I really loved, $9.99 as well for this one. Spike Lee's Summer of Sam. I think it's an underrated movie of his. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Again, $9.99. Trilogy of Terror. Pick that one up. Also, these were $9.99 as well. Got both the Night Stalker and the Night Strangler. So I've always heard good things about those. I have not seen those. So I was willing to blind buy those as well. So, all right, the final two. These are for Dan Shine. Because I know he loves Jess Franco. And these are both redemption titles. First up, we have A Virgin Among the Living Dead. What I try to do, I'm not real familiar with Jess Franco and that stuff, but what I try to do is to find a list of Jess Franco's best stuff and, kind of order some of the things from that list that they had on the sale. And then I know Dan talks about this one a ton, so picked up Female Vampire. So, yep. So that was my Kino sale. Some cool stuff. And I spent too much, but you know what? It's all good. I'm cool. I'll make more money. So, I always do. But, guys, that's pretty much what I picked up recently. I've ordered some more stuff. It's just not here yet. And, got stuff falling everywhere. But, it was cool. I got some cool stuff. And now I can put this crap on the shelf. It's been sitting in my floor here for a while. At least everything but the, Kino stuff. So, glad I got this recorded and done. And, I hope you enjoyed it. So, please, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up and leave a comment. Tell me about the movies I picked up. Any of them that are your favorites. Anything that, like Witch House, if you've seen that. Tell me what you think about that. Kind of curious about that one. I looked up a couple reviews and they said they were, the first two were not bad. So, give them a shot, I guess. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. We've got always got something going on here and something fun. And got a big New Year's Eve bash coming up here in about a week. And some new exciting stuff coming at the first of the year or soon after. So, but yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, take it easy.